good, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Listen Doctor Radio, bringing you guys a brand new show. Let's get it.
What's good, ladies and gents? Hopefully you guys are joining the show. Okay. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? I see you guys. Hey, Polly Ann in the building. What I love. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Cookie in the building. I see you guys over here on the building, chilling with me. Shout out to everybody over here on Facebook and on BIGO who's joining the show, and everybody over here on YouTube as well. Today we got a good show, man. Today we're talking about why so many young girls are getting pregnant so early at a young age before marriage. Why are so many young girls getting pregnant so young before marriage? That's what we're talking about today. And after the show, we're going to get back to the music. I know you guys like the music, but I got to bring you guys some type of serious talk. Sometimes it's always can't just be music all the time. I gotta bring you the serious talk. The reason why I'm bringing you this guy's topic because it's something important for me. Because hopefully one day, me and my wife, my beautiful wife, might have a baby girl one day. That's what she wants first. I want a boy, but who knows? God might give us a girl. God might give us a boy. We don't know. He might give us twins for the ones that we lost. We don't know. But in this topic, it's important because a lot of my young friends and a lot of my friends with sisters that have sisters are, got pregnant really, really young. And a viewer of mine who's been a viewer of mine for years, she said, I didn't know. A viewer of mine for years wrote out to me. She is established in the news. She actually works for, and she said I have permission to say it. She actually works for a news station in New Orleans, Louisiana, where I'm born and raised. She actually lives out there, worked for the news station, and she seen my video on Facebook and wanted me to talk about it because her sister is now pregnant at the age of 15 years old. And Cookie's going to love this. I always talk about the importance of a daddy being there. It's important. And I have to admit, her dad is in her life. And she's still pregnant. And before the people start cheering and say, I told you, Doc. He's in her life, but he does not stay with her. But he's in her life. But that's the kicker. Yes, he is in her life. He is in her life. It doesn't matter what gender, it doesn't. But he is in her life. But I want a boy, she wants the girl. But whatever. But he is in her life. But he does not stay there with her. And the problem is because she felt abandoned by her dad. That's what she told her big sister. She felt abandoned by her dad. She felt abandoned by her dad. And she went out there and met a guy. Slept with this guy. I guess she was her boyfriend, whatever. He's 16 years old as well. She's 15. So you got that age, a year older than him or whatever. Let's test the sound right quick. So you got that age. Alright, sounds good. Alright, so you got that age barrier right there about him being that age or whatever. And the baby is going to be born. And the dad's not going to be in the life because of the fact that she's not with that guy anymore. And I always talk about why a lot of young women right, you're right. But I always talk about why a lot of women on my show, a lot of women that I talk to relate to being abandoned by their parent, being abandoned by their dad or their mom, and they love the attention of a baby. My wife has admitted to me, and other women that I know, my sisters have admitted to me, a baby brings women joy. It does. Women understand that. Men understand that. Babies bring people joy. And a lot of young girls without the father figure in their life tend to want to be a mom of their own, to give that attention that they didn't give from their parent. They want to give that attention to the baby that they want to get. And that tends to have a lot of young girls be single parents at a very, very young age. And I mean single parents because she's a 16-year-old. She can't get married, of course, right? She's a 15-year-old. She can't get married, of course, right? So that means you're a single parent. And that makes the black community, I'm not really being mean when I say fuck every other community. I don't mean that in that way. What I'm saying is, I want to talk about the black community because I'm black. I can't talk about what Mexicans and Chinese folks and everybody else doing because I'm not in that community. In my community, it makes the black community look bad that all these single parent girls, young babies, are having kids at a young age. The poverty level goes from what it is all the way up. We try to get that poverty level down so it won't have so many single black women, so many single black girls on welfare, so many single black young women trying to realize and defend on the government's assistance. Hey, BIGO TV. So much of black women around the world, or so many women around the world, rely on government assistance. Government assistance is a strive and only there for you to keep you bondaged. Let me say that again. Government assistance is only around to keep you bondaged. Because when you are on government assistance, you cannot have a job. You can have a job, but you only can work 20 hours. 20 hours a week ain't shit on a job, right? It's nothing. But that's all you can work. If you work over 20 hours, they cut your benefits. They don't want you to have no more money. They don't want you to have a side gig without telling your place that you got a side gig. They don't want you to have no extra money in your pocket. They want you to depend on them. They want you to depend on them, and it makes you codependent on the government. And that's why I try to tell my women, the people that I talk to, the young women that I talk to, be established first before you have a child. Have stuff together before you have a child. Don't just have a child because you want a child. It takes a lot of money to provide for that child. Exactly. So you can work 29 hours there plus? 20 hours plus? Okay. In the state of Louisiana, you only can work 20 hours. That's it. That's really not enough. A young lady texted me on my email. I'm going to read that email. She even said it. I helped her in some way. It was hard for her, but she knew she couldn't do it alone. 20 hours plus, okay. She knew she couldn't do it alone. And she actually gave her baby up to her mom. She knew she couldn't do it alone. She listened to my words. And she actually gave her baby up to her mom. And that was something that is very important. Getting help. Not knowing, taking your pride away from what you want to talk about. Take your pride away from it and understand that it's not about you no more. It's about that child. And she understood that. She knew she couldn't take care of that child by herself. And she asked her mom to help her. And her mama is basically raising that child. Right? Best for the child. And if so many young girls understood that, the world would be a lot better. But in my story today, a young female, like she told me, her sister is 15 years old. She wants to have this baby. And she told her sister she had a baby at a young age. Her mama had her at a young age. That's 3 generations of people having babies at young ages. I think you should get rid of the baby. You already a smart little girl. You got college tuitions that your daddy put aside. You got colleges out of city limits. You got colleges in different states that want you. Why would you put yourself and have this child? She said because she wants to she wants to be a better mom than her mom was to her. That's why she wants to have a child. She wants to be a better mom to the baby than her mom was to them. So her sister told her, but the child's not going to have everything she needs because you're 15. You still got to go to school. So who's going to watch that child when you're at school? The daddy don't want nothing to do with it. His parents don't want him to do nothing with it. His parents don't even believe the baby's his. So who gonna, because she was having sex with 2 people. So the baby not might even be his. So who's gonna have to raise that child? Mama. Mama can't raise that child because mama has problems of her own. So what can we do? She asked. What would you want to do? She still wants to have a child. So she's trying to ask her sister, if you want to just get the baby and carry the baby to birth, give the baby to somebody. They have a friend who had 5 miscarriages in the city. And that person willingly would take that child. And by all accounts, the person who had 5 miscarriages, her and her husband, are good persons. They good people. They got 2 good jobs. She's a teacher. That's a plus. The husband's a lawyer. Give that child away. Then she said, oh, I don't want to give my child away because I'm going to have to see that child in the city. New Orleans is small. She got so many excuses. So my thing is, I'm asking you guys, everybody on YouTube, everybody over here, why so many young girls are getting pregnant without getting married, without even a possibility of wanting to get married? But she asked her sister, okay, say you keep this baby. We let you keep it, you have it. Are you trying to get married in the near future? She told her sister no. She wants to party. First of all, partying, once you have a child, that's done with. I'm sorry. Once you have a child, the partying is done with. Your life is over. It is not about you anymore. It's about that child. Yeah, she's 15. Your mom was 15? That's crazy. 15. Her mama had the first sister at 15. She had a baby at 15. Her big sister had a baby at 16. So the cycle's repeating itself. That's 3 generations of girls had babies at a young age. Before even going to college. Before even going to college and making something of your life, you have a baby. I'm all for babies being blessings. Not really, because I don't believe in that shit. Because if a girl has a baby at 14, she has no support at home. God is going to say, you know what? What can I do to bless this girl at 14? I know. I'm going to put a baby in her stomach. That's what God did. That's what y'all want me, that's what people want me to believe. God said, you know what I'm going to do? This 14-year-old already being raped at home. This 14-year-old is already being raped at home. I'm going to bless her with a baby anyway. That's what God did? Nah, God didn't do that. I don't think God is that stupid to do that. I don't think he's that crude to do that. I really don't. I don't think God would deliberately give a 14-year-old a child when she's still a child herself. I don't think so. So that college, that blessing shit, it's a lie. It doesn't matter. That's like saying everything happens for a reason. God do everything for a reason. I don't believe in that either. I had 2 and never made it to college. You see, prime example though. You had 2 kids and you never made it to college. But did you want to do that, Pollyann? Did you feel pressured into doing it? Do you regret doing it? Not that you regret your kids. Do you regret not making it to college? Do you regret you never wanted kids? Actually, you never wanted kids. Never wanted kids. And you had 2, and you didn't go to college. You missed out on a lot, Pollyann. And I'm sorry. I don't know your situation, but we can talk about it. You never planned it. We can talk about it if you would like. You missed a lot, though, as a young lady. You missed a lot. I've been to college. And I enjoyed my time at college. I'm sorry, I did. the freedom of just being a male, alpha male in college life. Not the freedom that I could sleep with whoever I wanted to sleep with. Just the independence. I didn't have to rely on my parents for nothing. Just that independence to be able to make a decision on my own. I loved it. And I know you don't regret having your kids. You probably love your kids to death. But you missed out on a lot, Pollyann, because you had kids at a young age and you didn't want them. You could have been anywhere right now. You could have been doing art for Juliet. You could have been doing art around the world. Your art could be sold in fucking theaters and art galleries. But you had to put your life on a hold for your children. And that's what mothers do. That's what mothers do. That's what parents do. But this little girl, she's 15. She wants to still party at 15. She wants to still be able to go anywhere she wants to go at 15. Because why? She knows mommy is going to watch the kids. She knows her sister is going to watch the kids. And it's not their responsibility. That's why these young girls are keep having babies. Because they fucking parents and they sisters and aunties bail them out. They feel sorry. I'm not that type of dude. I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to make you feel it. How it is to have a child. I'm going to make you feel it. If my child came home, I'm not going to... Y'all be mad. I'd be extremely pissed off. But you're going to watch it. You're going to get a job. You're going to take care of it. Not me. I'm not. I'm not. Because I shouldn't have to bust my ass as a parent, work my ass off as a parent, just to let you fuck up my life. Just to let you screw what I gave you. Everything that I put into you as a child. It's not fucking fair. It's not. I shouldn't be, me and her mother, shouldn't have to do that. Because parents want to retire children. If they got any young girls that's watching this on my YouTube channel or here, parents want to retire. Parents want to do what they need to do. After they took care of their kids, they want to live their life. A lot of those kids cannot live their life. Their parents cannot live their life because they got to worry about their baby. And it's not fair. He was an addict at 15. Right, I'm not trying to raise. Exactly. 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 And that's the thing. I don't want everybody to think that I'm just against women having kids. I want you to be established. I want you to have a kid. I want my daughter to have a kid. Yes, fine. But I want to be a grandparent, but I don't want to be a grandparent that young. I want my baby to come home and tell me, Daddy, I'm married. I mean, I got a baby coming. You're gonna be a grandpa. And I'm too young for a grandpa status. But in the black community, we see it a lot. A lot of these young girls are having babies. But I'm going to read you guys the email what she sent me. And then let me know if y'all think I'm tripping or not. And she wants me to talk to her sister one-on-one. And I'm willing to do that. Because I think it's something that needs to happen. Because a lot of these people, a lot of these young girls are having babies just to have them. And she had her dad in her life. She had the man in her life. He was there, but he wasn't there. And it still happened. She still got pregnant. So, did the dad help being there or not? I don't know. But what I do know is, hold on. What I do know is she's going to have to raise this child and be a parent before she even needs to be. And that's what I'm trying to get the solution on. So a lot of young girls won't make that decision to be parents at a young age. Exactly. Right. Right. That's hard. That's hard. That's really hard. All right. It reads, "Hey Doc." It reads, "Hey Doc, I saw your show on Facebook, and a friend of mine gave me your link to send you a link, some stuff to your email about my sister. My sister is 14. She just made 15 2 days ago, and she bust us with some news yesterday and told my mom that she was going to be a grandmother. We thought she was joking because of the previous history of my mama having kids at a young age and because of me having kids at a young age. But she was actually serious. We went to the drugstore, got 5 pregnancy tests. Every 5 of them came back that she's positive. Now we have this on her hands. She's 15 years old. She has so many jobs as a 15-year-old already. She's in track and she plays volleyball in school. She already has a full schedule on her hands already. A baby would just make this more complicated. Her schedule more complicated. Her schedule more complicated. My mother is a recovering alcoholic. She's been in and out of... Sorry about that, y'all. Give me 1 second. A recovering alcoholic. She's been in and out of rehab. In the last 2 years, my mom has tried to commit suicide several times. She even went as far as trying to kidnap my child for money. So that would be a great deal of concern if my sister would have to rely on my mother as a babysitter. I have a full-time gig. I cannot watch her child. I've talked to my sister several times asking her if she wanted to have this experience of being a mom by going through the birth. It would be great. But to give the baby up. We have several friends. We have several friends that I know who has children who would like to adopt that child if it came up to a discussion. But my sister has shut down every part of that. She does not really want to give up her child. She wants to raise her child. And I asked her why would she have a child at this young age. She quoted, "I want to be a better mom than mom was to us. And I want to show this baby love that I did not get. You had your dad in your life. I didn't. My dad is a part-time dad to me. He's here and then he's not. No fault of his own." She said, "No fault of his own. Yes, I understand his mom pushed him away, but I am his daughter. He should be here for me always. Yes, I want to have my child." That's what she told her sister. They don't know what the baby's going to be. Don't know if it's going to be a girl or a boy, but she wants to have a child. And when I saw this, I wept. I cried because I know what my sister came and told me, the reason why she had her first 2 children. And why she had all her children. And it's the same thing. These young girls, without love in their life, without daddy being there, without the mama giving them the love that their daddy didn't give them, they tend to want to do things like that, and they go that way. So she asked me, "Doc, can you please have a one-on-one with my sister?" I'm willing to pay you as much as I can to get you to help me and my family in this situation. Sincerely, Christine, and I would like to let you know I am a big fan of yours. Been watching you for several months now. Keep up the good work. You're a true fan, Christine. And that's what she wants me to do. Damn. Shit. That's what she wants me to do. She wants me to talk to her sister. She is a news reporter for Fox 8 in New Orleans. She's a TV reporter at Fox 8, she is. And she wants to get through her sister head that having babies at a young age is very, very concerning. So I would like to talk to her about it. And everybody that's watching me on Facebook, what up, Opie? I see you in the building. Everybody that's watching me on Facebook right now. Everybody that's watching me on YouTube. If you have someone who has a child who got pregnant at a young age and they need some help, you can send them my way. Let them know that I do this, man. I do this for everybody who are struggling with the insecurities. I've been there before. I have been there struggling with my insecurities. I didn't believe that I deserved life, man. I tried to take my life several times. Almost did it twice. I have been there. I have been at the depressed stage when I didn't want to talk to nobody. I have been at the depressed stage that I stopped eating. I have been at the depressed stage that I stopped bathing. That's how serious it got. I have been in the depressed stage that I stopped even contacting people, talking. I've been there before. That's why I love what I do so much. I try to give back to people because I've been there. To try to help people not go down those same roads. So many celebrities have killed themselves. One of my idols, Robert Williams, killed himself. A great comedian. I still remember this man's suicide letter. His suicide letter said in part, I can make everybody in my life laugh, but I could not make myself laugh. And he was one of the best comedians in the world. He killed himself, suicide, hanging himself. It is very, very hard to deal with. A lot of people don't know how to deal with it. But I'm here to tell you, I'm here for you. I'm not a guy that's just going to run with your shit and tell people, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here. I was not there for my friend when he took his life. That's why I started doing this. He would tell me, I wouldn't listen. I was like, man, you ain't about to do nothing to yourself. I wouldn't listen. Stop with that bullshit. I wouldn't listen. I wrote him off. He called me. I'm going to be honest with you. I was with some bitch. I was with some female. And I called her a bitch because that's what she was. She turned out to be the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life. She was just, she was that type of female. I was with her. When I didn't get the call, I ignored it. My friend killed herself. And I never let that go. I never let it go. That's why I fight for people the way I fight for y'all. That's why I talk the way I talk. This might be angry talk. It might be a lot of cuss words. But it comes from a lot of love. Because I've been there before. And you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to take your life. So with that being said, Christine, you can tell your sister again. Yes, she can call me. She can contact me. Number to call. I have a suicide number myself. My number to call for suicide prevention for Doc is 504-289-5057. 504-289-5057. The national hotline for suicides by Doc is right here. Because the national suicide for suicide prevention didn't work. Because when I called them bitches, it made me want to kill myself even more when I called them. Because I felt like it was somebody telling me what they wanted me to hear. It was somebody telling me what all the good shit, all the nice shit to say. And I still was about to kill myself. When you call me, you ask Cookie what you get from me. Ask her, what you get from me, Cookie? What you get from me, Opie? You get the real shit. You get the honest shit. I'm not sugarcoating nothing to you. I'm not gonna be, oh, it's okay. I'm gonna give you that real hard shit that you need to hear. With understanding your issue, though. With understanding what you're going through. But I'm gonna give you that tough love. Because we all need that tough love. We all need it. We all fucking need it sometimes. I'm gonna give you that. And I'm gonna fucking make you feel better. That's what I do. So if you want to get my number, man, it's on the screen. It's at the bottom of the screen right now on YouTube. Follow it. Call it. You can send me emails at thelistendoctor.com, or you can go to the email thelistendoctortv@gmail.com and send me there, man. Send me the links. But in this story, man, it's really, really tough. And in this next story, it was tough for me to see. This shit was tough for me to see. A mother is on a hot seat right now because a young mother is on a hot seat right now because her children were spotted outside of a Taco Bell using internet connection to do their homework in LA. This is a picture of two employees at Taco Bell walked outside and saw, shout out to the people that's making way in the building, saw these two little girls using the internet to do homework. Because they didn't have home internet and it was staying in the shelter. The mom is on the hot seat right now because these two little girls were out there using Wi-Fi for school because of the school pandemic and they couldn't go to school. This hurt my feelings when I saw this. Because the mother of this child, these two children, were very young. The mother was in the car. This is the parking lot in Taco Bell. This is the truck where the food come off. She walked out. This lady right here walked out, saw that these two babies were sitting out there. She went and got her manager, being her, with the headset on. Came back out and they talked to her, brought her to the car. The mom's car was sitting right there. She was watching them. But I guess the internet connection was fucked up. And I guess the store wasn't open at the time. It wasn't open yet for business. So you couldn't go in the lobby. They went outside and started using the internet to do their schoolwork. And the mother of these two babies, one of them is 6 and the other one is 8. I'm sorry, 6 and 7. The parent, the mother of this child, these two children, she's 19. 19. So if you do your numbers, she had these children at what age? 14, 15, 16? It fucked me up. Because it's not the ratchet shit that I always see about people out there letting their kids do stupid shit. It was actually a mother trying to make sure her kids got their schoolwork together. And she didn't have any other way to go. The library's not open because of the pandemic. So she felt the only thing she could do was bring her children to a place that's not illegal to go out there and use their internet. It's not illegal. But she felt like she had no choice but to do this. And I'm trying to get this young lady to come on my show and talk about why she did it. But it's some good news. Instead of the CPS getting involved, these managers at this place decided to do this for this young girl. Shout out to Opie. They put the mother in a hotel. They got the mother food for the kids. They got the mother beds for the kids to sleep on. And they're also trying to get them some community money. They're raising a GoFundMe for these people so they can get a place of their own. But what made me disturbed me about it, she's a Mexican. What disturbed me about it was that a bunch of black young girls were on this page harassing her, saying if it was a black girl, they wouldn't have did that for her. They would have called CPS. Black girls was harassing her, saying because she's Mexican, they care about her. If it was a black girl, they wouldn't care. And that kind of disturbs me a little bit. It doesn't matter what race. She needed help, and they got her help. People are so quick to judge. And I don't understand what's going on in the situation. And I'm here to tell you, if I would have saw that little lady like that, with her kids out there, trying to make sure her kids had the internet to do their homework, I would have did the same thing, help her. We all need help, bruh. We all need help sometimes. Exactly. Education is very important. And her mom said, I will risk people in my business. I will risk people knowing that I'm in the situation that I'm in for my kids to get the help that she needs. This is the mother on the side of them. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is the mom. And that is her two children. And she's 19. 19. But that goes back. Because in her article, she said she wished she had a dad and her mom in her life. She didn't want to have a child. She told TMZ, I didn't want to have kids. She actually had a party at this party, and she got pregnant with this dude being stupid. She didn't want to have a baby. She told TMZ that. If you go on TMZ's website, you can read the rest of the article. But I think that was very awesome for the person who did it. The managers who did it, they don't want no credit. Those managers and those employees took their money and got them a hotel and paid for some food for them. And now they about to get them a GoFundMe raise. And I think that's very fucking awesome. I really do. We need more people like that, man. We need more people like this. We need more people like this. And for the people who got a problem that she's Mexican, fuck what you talking about. That's why I say a race war is going to happen. You might not want it to happen. I don't want it to happen. But a race war is going to happen because this type of shit right here. Thank you, Pollyann. Appreciate the love. This type of shit right here. It's going to happen. I hope not, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Because if the Democrats get in office, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. A cop can't do his job anymore because so when he comes to a job to do his job, this is what's happening. When he's at the job that y'all called him out for, people call the cops to come for. This is what he sees when he comes to a job. This is what the cops see. Not you telling him what happened. Not you asking him. He asking you questions and you answering it. You got your fucking phone out. This is what we doing right now. This is what we doing in America. We got our phone out. And I ask you guys, any one of y'all that had a stable job in your life, If I came to your job and you was working on the fries, Opie, and you was back there working on fries, Opie, I came to your job and I said, hey, you ain't making them fries hard enough. Come on, man. Hurry up. And I had the camera on you like this. Would you want to stay at your job, Opie? No. Cookie, if I came to your job and you was making cupcakes and I had the fucking phone on you like this. Come on, Cookie. Why you ain't making the cupcakes fast enough? See, that's what's wrong with you niggas. Y'all don't make cupcakes fast enough. Would you want to stay at your job, Cookie? Fuck no. Polly Ann, if I came to your job and you did belly dancing and I sit there all day and I had my phone up to the fucking camera, to your face, talking to you stupid, would you want me at your job? Would you want to keep applauding me to come? Fuck no. That's what we doing in America right now to cops. And it's not fair. It's not fucking fair. These cops already have a hard job already. Fucking with people who are ungrateful. Who are ungrateful. But we want to keep calling the cops. So yes, a race war is going to happen. It's going to happen. If we keep the same people we keep keeping in office, it's going to happen. And I don't agree with everything that Trump did. I don't agree with half of the shit he did. But the Democrats have lied and lied and lied, and nothing happened. They ain't trying to solve shit. They ain't trying to make nothing happen. I got a special story I want you guys to come back for tonight. I'm going to do this tonight. I'm going to try to get it done tonight. I got a special show that I want to show you guys from one of my idols on YouTube, Tommy Sotomayor. He did a show. We can do it tomorrow when everybody got time to be there. I want everybody to see this. That this young lady who's running for councilman, she's running for councilman, and she showed what's going on in Baltimore. I want you guys to see that because it's very important. So we can do it tomorrow when everybody there. I just need y'all to be there. Shout out to the people that's making your way in the building. But yeah, man, this is really insane. That it's really crazy that these people are, these young girls are getting pregnant at a young age. And if I can do anything right now to help people, man, I just want to help y'all get off of the way that y'all mindset is on. You do not have to have a baby at a young age to have support. You do not have to have a baby at a young age to feel love. You can feel love right here. You just got to look in the mirror and understand that you are somebody worth loving. I don't care what past relationships happened to you. I don't care what past men done to you. I don't care what your mom and your daddy didn't do. You are an adult now. I don't care what they didn't do. You are a human being. God didn't make any mistakes on you, baby. You are a precious young lady. You are a precious young man. Understand that. And love what you need. Love yourself. You can't get love from anybody else if you don't love yourself. It starts with you first. It starts with you. Then everybody else can respect you and love you. But if you don't love yourself, it ain't going to happen. And love that do come in your life ain't going to feel as right. Because you don't love yourself. Everybody that's watching, man, if you watching, man, give yourself a big hug. Wrap yourself up. Give yourself a big hug and let yourself know that I am somebody. I am somebody. I am worth something. And I love me. I love who I am. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and look at yourself, man. You do. I done it. I didn't want to take the advice, but I done it. And the person who got me together was my mom. God bless her soul. She chewed my ass up. She chewed me up. She chewed me up, man. She said, you tripping, Jermaine? You been overweight damn near your whole adult life. What are you worried about people Boy, you not looking to see who you are in the mirror, boy? How talented you are, boy? How you can light up people's world? How I had a just talking to people made people feel happy? You worry about a couple of people saying what they say about you? Do you not God woke your ass up today? My mama told me the real, man. She made me cry. But I needed that. I needed that. And that's what I try to do, people. Give people the real. I'm not that fake friend. I try to give you the real. But thank you guys for coming. If you would like to stay here and listen to the music, man, we got a little bit more time. You guys can stay and listen to the music. For everybody on my YouTube channel who would like to send me a story, we got Battle of the Sexes coming. Pollyann, if you are in here, Pollyann, we got Battle of the Sexes coming. Exactly. I love you too, Polly. We got Battle of the Sexes coming, where I do it on my channel, on my YouTube channel, and I do it on my platform, on the website. We have 50 men and 50 women, and we talk about all issues. We talk about a lot of issues that's coming up. I talked to somebody on BIGO, and my bookie is going to help me book it, a.k.a. Cookie. We're going to do a BIGO event, Battle of the Sexes. And I'm going to broadcast it on my channel. And I'm going to get some other YouTubers to come on and broadcast it on their channel. Get them involved. We're going to do a real broadcasting of Battle of the Sexes. If you would like to join, everybody in my family will have first dibs in my family. If you would like to go ahead and sign up, it's going to be up there on YouTube. It's going to be up on my website. It's going to be on our website, Pollyann. It's going to be on the Listen Doctor website. And it's going to be on the My Life website, where you can sign up, get your friends involved. It's going to be a great event. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and say bye to people on YouTube. Say hello to everybody over here on BIGO. I'm still rocking with you guys. I still got some more time to do. But thank you guys for YouTube for joining the show. Thank you everybody on Facebook who joined the show as well. I am the Listen Doctor Radio. I know I was all over the place today, but that's what I kind of do. I like to get everything and cramp it up. I'm like gumbo. I like to just put it in there and just talk about it. We got more stuff coming out about the Sweetie Pie story. That shit is crazy. If you want to know about what happened with the Sweetie Pies episode, man, it's gonna fuck your head up. He is guilty. He came out and said it. He did it. He came out and said he killed his nephew. And for why? Money. I think I'm about to play that right now. That's what he did it for. Money. That fucking money. That motherfucking money, man. Money is, bruh. Man. They was not playing when they made this song, bruh. Like, somebody need to go tell the OJs, like, you was not lying, bruh. When they made that motherfucking money. That money song, man. They were on perm when they made that money song. Money can make people go crazy. And that's what they did. He killed his nephew behind money. He came out and said it. That's what he did. I'm so proud of you, Doc. I am so proud of you, Doc. Hey, I tried to, man. I really tried to. I just try to get people that really care about journalists, care about life, care about respecting people and love people, man. And I try to help people out. I could be on here doing all the foolery shit that they got going on. I could be on here making all the beans. I got people who want me on a team. I could be doing all that stupid shit. I do what I want to, what I do and what I care about. I might not have 1 million people watching me, 200, 300. But if all I got is one person watching, that one person can go out there and share what I tell them. And now I got 10 people watching me. And it brings back people. As long as I'm helping people, that's all I really care about at the end of the day. Yeah, we got a quarter to meet. I would love to get my quarter before the month's over with. But it is what it is. And I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing to hit a high quarter. I get it. But Am I about to do it? Am I about to not be who I am for some fucking money? It ain't gonna happen. It's never gonna be me. It would never be me. And I'm telling you right now, you can mark it. It would never be Doc. Even when Doc get to that level, and I want my own TV show one day, I will never be that way. And I mean that. I'll never let people see me that way. Not me. You'll never be able to come in my room like Ray J and you just throw gifts and I just say, fuck your gifts. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You'll never be able to say that. You'll never be able to say that about me. But if you want to join the show, man, go ahead and watch the show. We're going to keep doing the show, man. We got music coming. And this is a song that I want to play right quick. The song is called For the Love of Money. And it's by the OJs. And it's a very, very good song. If you are watching me on over here on BIGO, you guys can continue to watch, man. We got a lot more coming for you guys. And everybody over here on YouTube, thank you guys for coming. I am the Doc. I try to make a good show for you guys, try to make it educational, try to help you guys, and maybe help somebody out there that's struggling. And if I did that, I did my job. So thank you guys for coming over here on YouTube. Thank you guys for coming over here on Facebook. I love y'all. Until I see you again, stay safe. Stay safe up, man. Keep your family safe through this pandemic. And just love one another. Love yourself. That's the most important thing. Love yourself. Thank you, guys. All right, let's keep it rolling. My life in the building. Let's keep it